Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I know I'm late, but actually, if you saw, there was a time change. Good morning, everybody that joined. I'm kind of waiting for people to join in. I know it's kind of late, but there was a time change. I don't know if you guys saw the new flyer. Good morning, Samaya. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Hey, good morning. Hey, sis. Good morning, the Only Flex. Thank you guys for coming. Bree Specific, what's up? Thank you for sharing on Twitter the news. Morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. So first I want to clarify, they changed my time yesterday at 9:45. So I put to 9:45. So I put out a flyer this morning to let everybody know the time change. And I was like, let me come on about 9:36, kind of talk to you guys a little bit until, my first guest comes on, which will be Brian T. So if you guys have any questions or anything, I don't do live this much or that much, but there's a button here that says questiones or something. Look, okay, so I don't use live. If you guys know me, I don't use live that much. So if you could kind of help me get through this, we can do it together, okay? So that I get it right, because I don't know what I'm doing. I probably went live once and it was a hot mess, okay, during the quarantine. But I want to say, first of all, I hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope your family is doing okay. I am fine. I'm quarantined, not in my natural habitat, not where, I usually am, but I am quarantined. I've been trying to, keep my distance. Let me tell you, before all of this, I was keeping distance from folks. Like, when I'm in the grocery store, back up off me. Don't be, like, when this all popped off, I went to Mariano's and a guy was like, I felt like he was humping me. Like, can you back up, sir? Thank you. I'm trying to put my pen in. I'm trying to get my food. I'm trying to get my things. And you over here wanting to hump in Mariano's. So I get a little upset, when people do it in an everyday life. I got a mama that used to be like, back up, So now with the quarantine, people acting like they don't know what's good. Reaching over you in Target, like, ma'am, the hot dogs ain't going nowhere. It's not that serious. I don't want them anyway. So get up off me. So it's just things like that. It's crazy. This morning it was crazy. Did y'all hear in Chicago a 50-car pileup on the Kennedy? Ooh, my goodness. I have to sip my tea for that. I woke up, I was like, good Jesus. I mean, this is not the time to be getting accidents. But the good news is, who got their $1,200 check today? Now, here's what's messed up, though, for me. Why is it that my banking app is not working? Like, I go online, shut down. I check my app, shut down. So I don't even know if I got the $1,200, to be honest with you. But everybody around me, my mom sent me a text like, check your account, girl. I was like, on it. And then I couldn't get on. So thank you for joining me. In 5 minutes, if you guys do not know, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your granddaddy, everybody that I have 2 cast members from Chicago Med. Now, please note, Chicago PD, I did try to get Leroy's. Ladies, okay? With Leroy, you already know, ladies, don't. Leroy. I tried to get Leroy's. I really would have wanted to Jesse. Every year I do the red carpet, Jesse is so funny. Like, I kind of play. I'm a very silly person. So a lot of times people are like, oh, you think you know them. Like, nah, I ain't trying to kick it with these folks. I just like to give interviews that's fun and engaging and a little bit different from everybody. I don't want to be, so tell me about the episode. Like, if you're a fan, you already know about the episode. You already know about each character. So I try to give my interviews in a fan perspective that's a little bit more fun, a little bit more goofy. Plus, I'm silly. I have to admit. Like, I'm always laughing. I love laughing. I'm trying to find laughter in all of this craziness, but it's kind of hard. But 4 minutes, guys. Count down with me. Stay with me. I know you can. Yes, Liz, you're not lying. Or is that Liz? It's Holly Bear. Jesse is so handsome, so handsome. And the thing that I love about interviewing this cast and why I keep doing it year after year is because they're super nice. Everybody, I've been doing this probably for 5 years strong. So everybody on the cast is nice. Every time that I, encounter them, even on the street, so nice. And it just makes me want to put as much as I can about them because they're really, really cool people. So again, share this link, get people on here because we're gonna engage in what? It's 9:42. 9:45. I'm about to invite Brian T. Brian T is my first one, so if you have any questions for Brian T, plus I have my laptop because I do have some YouTubers that they have some questions. And thank you for those who have subscribed to my YouTube page. Appreciate you because the struggle is real for someone that doesn't have like 70,000 or 700 million followers, and you know I'm trying to do what I can out in these streets. It is a struggle. So I am going to, let's see, let me text these people and see if because they are on a tight schedule today. They have radio that they're doing. They have other Skype interviews. Ooh, here's Brian. Hey, Brian. All right, here we go. Waiting for Brian. I see you, Brian. It says waiting. We got him. Brian T is your hero. I gotta ask him what his workout plan was because I happened to Google yesterday, like some old pictures, and I was like, okay, bro, we see, we muscle man, we see you, Brian. So he sent me the invite. I'm sorry, guys, I really don't know how to work Instagram. What happens now? Hey, Gina Green. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for joining. Yes, he is very underrated, Samaya. He's a really good actor too, and built. Okay, you haven't seen it in person. Let me try to add. I don't know what happened. Oh, I don't know how to work this. Go live with BT. Add. Let me get my. Oh, Brian is hiding. Oh, hold on, guys. Let me get my ear pods. Okay, just got them. Brian is my favorite doctor. He can treat me. Oh, ma'am. Hey, Brian, I'm adding you. It says it's waiting for you. How do I get you? Can you accept the request? I see you. It says waiting for Brian T, but I don't know why it's not working. Oh. I don't even. Is this on? AirPods, are you on? So what happens, Brian, when I send you the request? You could go live with someone and watch their video, be able to watch it too. Requested as well. Yeah, I and
Technology, now's not the time. Maybe try to add me, Brian, and see if that works. Add me as a friend. I don't know. On the bottom of my screen, it just says that it's waiting for you. Waiting for you to do what? I have no clue. Get in here, Brian. We can work it out. And Gina said, my friend Gina said your profile should be public. Is your profile public, Brian? Let me try one of my other viewers. Add. Gina, I'm added. Oh, see, Gina,
I look a mess, but let
what
me
did
get
you?
off.
Okay, so what did you do to get
No,
on?
your profile is your profile public. It should be public, and we're friends. But I don't think you have to be friends in order to accept a request. But I just was able to instantly accept.
Gina and go live, Brian. I didn't think it would be this difficult. Just have to have a public profile. I have a public profile, so um, I think Brian said his is public, so I'm not exactly sure. I think you just hit add or accept. Let me see if Nick could get on. Hang tight. Okay. Oh, wait. Somebody.
Here we go. We
Hallelujah.
did it.
We did
We
it.
did it.
Look at us. Look at us. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Are you staying safe and well during your
I
quarantine?
am staying safe and well, quarantined as we all should be. But yeah, how about yourself?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm staying quarantined. I'm well. Nothing going on with any family members, so that's always good to
Nice.
know and hear. You look good.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thank
look
you. This is morning. I'm in Los Angeles right now, so it's what is it, 7, almost 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Um, just morning wake up hair.
I love it. That's always. I had to put a little bit of it because I was like, I don't want to do too much. Because come on, let's keep it real. You're not looking all
Right.
that glamorous.
Yeah, I know.
And
I did put on pants, just so everyone knows out there. I did put on pants, I promise.
I was debating. I'm like, yeah, let me go and put on. Let me put on some pants. I was like, how natural should I go? But I was like, I don't want to scare anybody. I don't
Right.
want to scare anybody because I
We got to
did.
stay professional.
You gotta stay professional. Plus, I gained a little weight during the quarantine. It probably
Mm,
before then too.
it's hard to go out. It's hard to be active.
Yes, it definitely is. So, look, here's my whole thing. Speaking of the quarantine, I was thinking, in your opinion, like if you were to kind of give your, rundown of everybody on the shows, like who do you think would be able to find the cure first to save us?
Dr. Charles.
For
He'll
real.
like somehow like Jedi mind something and then Yoda bomb like, oh, here's the cure.
Right.
And then we'll all be like, oh my God, you're a genius. And then
Right.
we'll go do what he told us to do. And then it'll be something simple like all you needed to take was like alcohol and water or something stupid.
I
Um,
wish it was that simple, right?
I know. I wish. I wish.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
So I did get my little notes. Tonight marks the final episode for
Yes.
the season. I don't want to make
For
you
the
think
season.
for the season. So what are you looking forward to for next season? I know it's a little far in advance.
Yeah, well, actually, what's interesting is I feel what the writers do amazingly is, they keep everyone on edge every episode.
Okay.
And I feel like even though this is our final episode of the season, it still kind of has these particular cliffhangers that you'll really want to kind of tune into for next season. And for Ethan and his character, he's kind of run the gambit as far as a relationship is concerned. Him and April are definitely on the rocks, and even his professionalism has kind of taken its particular toll, and so he has to step away, and he starts doing a bunch of paramedic ride-alongs just to try to get away from the relationship and the relationship with all of his coworkers, and gets into a fortunate situation where he goes rogue a little bit. And I think that's because of the given circumstances that he's facing and the duress that he's been under. He just says, F it, let's do this.
Let's do
And he just kind of, goes back to his roots, being in the military and running into the line of fire. And that's what you'll see tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Any, like, juicy cliffhangers? Because I know when they do, like, season finales, it's always like, everybody's like, no, they're always like kind of doing something to the fans and doing something to us to be like, oh my God, like, no, why? So do you think they're going to do something like that this time?
Well, I know definitely for next season, what the audience can look forward to is that with the Ethan and April relationship, it's not over.
Okay.
And it may not be great, but it's definitely not over. And you'll see more of it, I would say, either come to a conclusion or kind of breed into something else, but that remains to be seen. Even I don't even know.
Okay, I know, because it's really hard to always ask about like future questions about the whole season. I mean, because
Right.
the writers are in charge. But if you had it your way, would you have your character make up with April, or would you have him, do you think it's lost? Like, would you have a move on to a new relationship?
Oh, if it was up to me, he'd stay with April and be with April, and they'd get married and have children and have a bunch of Blasian babies.
You did not go there with the Blasian.
I'm just saying. I mean, it is exactly what it is, and I
No,
think it's
for
beautiful,
sure.
and I think it's great, and I think having interracial relationships is a beautiful thing, and I'm in one myself. My wife is Latina, and our beautiful 4.5-year-old is this amazing, bright
So cute.
individual kid, and um, so yeah, if art imitates life a little bit, I'd want Ethan to have the same with
Okay.
April. And I think they're meant for each other. I think they bring out the best in each other,
Hmm.
and I feel like they complement each other, and I feel like they truly do love each other. Um, this particular situation has created a big kind of
Conundrum.
conundrum, yeah, to say the least. But if it were up to me, I think it's much more interesting to get into kind of the adult side and the relationship side, and not the I would say just the essence of just in a relationship about cheating, or in a relationship about, is this going to be good? I think there's much more deeper stories to be involved with when the relationship is good, and then you have to go through relationship issues,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
About family, about, certain other things that I go through as an adult.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to cut you off, but I do have a couple questions from some fans. So
Go
I
for it.
like, they said, hey, Brian, just wanted to let you know you're my favorite doctor. Okay. And then,
Thank you.
so this is from Devon J. Edwards. He says, if you weren't acting, what other profession would you have or like to have?
It would be somewhere in the fitness sports arena world.
For real?
I, I would think so. I mean, I'm a big sports fan, whether it's like football,
Oh, I thought you meant
basketball,
like a
baseball,
trainer or something, because you have like a weird.
maybe.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Maybe fitness has always been like a big deal of mine, and I'm a big kind of sports fan, so I would either go into some kind of athletic arena, whether it's even like sports broadcasting and or even like physical therapy and or training or something to do with sports.
Real. Okay. And then one
Yeah.
other question. Someone said, if we're going to see more interactions between you and Halstead, and if the one Chicago team will be making a visit to London. They love you in London.
Oh, London, I'm not sure. Definitely not making any visits anytime soon to London. But I will say that I hope that the Halstead and Choi kind of relationship continues on. I mean, we've been together for 5 seasons, but yet you rarely really see them kind of partnered up, which is an odd particular situation. So I would like to see them partnered up a little bit more. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Nick's a good dude, and you know, we've been doing this from jump, so it'd be nice to have a couple scenes together.
And then somebody also I just saw come through. They said this is from I think Gel Sarah. What's your favorite part of Chicago Med?
Ah, so loaded question. I love my crew and I love my cast. I love enjoying going to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what makes it the best. The stories are great. You know, I think all around we're very blessed and lucky to be on this particular show working with these group of people. It's very rare. I mean, I've been on a lot of other different things, and the 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 particular sense of magic that is created on screen is because of the magical individuals that are putting it all together.
For sure.
And there's not one weak link, or I wouldn't even say weak link or bad seed, is probably a better term. And our whole entire cast and crew from the top all the way to the bottom, that makes this job difficult at all. So I just
And
enjoy it all
don't forget
around.
about the fans, Brian.
I know, I was gonna go there right now before you cut me off.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I have to
And we have the best fans
for sure.
ever.
Yeah.
I think they're all extremely loyal, and we keep gaining more every week. And it's really incredible how Dick Wolf has created this universe that fans kind of have followed throughout the whole inception, from Fire PD to even Men Now. So thank you to all the fans, because you are really who we're doing this for.
Yes, and one last fan question. I'll take it from Kelly V555. She says, "What since you're such an avid sports guy, what is your favorite football team?"
Well, the Rams. I'm an LA boy,
Okay.
right? So it's like Lakers, Dodgers, Rams, Kings. So yeah, anything Los Angeles, I'm all about it. But yeah, I grew up. My dad was a Rams fan, and I was a Raiders fan. And so we would kind of butt heads a little bit, and then the Raiders moved to Oakland, and the Rams moved to St. Louis, and then we didn't have a team in LA. So when the Rams came back, out of like respect, because I lost my father very early, respect for him, I became a Rams fan.
You know what? Can I be honest with you? I know zero about sports, and I am happy about it.
That's okay.
I have
That's
no
okay.
concept of how it works. I'm like, so what line is it? So I have no idea about football. But have you even thought about becoming a Bears fan?
Have I thought about becoming a Bears fan? I respect and appreciate the Bears since '85, and it's right on cue as far as I talk about the Bears. I'm telling you, like, the Los Angeles sports gods are like, how dare you? How dare you?
They were mad.
They were mad. No, the Bears, I respected them since '85, right, when they won the Super Bowl. So nothing but appreciation for what they've done and what they've accomplished in the past. But, you know, I'm a hometown boy, so I got to stay hometown.
Oh, I feel you on that. Well, I know that our time is wrapping up here, but
yeah.
I appreciate you and everybody. I keep seeing in the comments, Tokyo Drift. So
true.
People clearly love you from that as well. But I want to thank you, Brian, for always being so welcoming when I interview you. You know, I've done
Thank
it
you.
for several years. Keep up the good work. I'm
appreciate it.
Hop on with Will next. So
yes, you are.
Any insider tips you want to give me so I can I love messing with Nick. So
you don't need anything on the inside to mess with Nick. He'll flow with you.
Right.
No matter what you say.
I know. He's so funny. But it's always great to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Yes. Let's
stay safe.
You too.
Definitely. Stay strong. Right. Stay home. We'll see you later.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay, guys, that was with Brian T. I see some of you guys are asking, where is Will? Will is next. So I have to send Will a request. I hope you like that interview. I'm sorry. I'm trying to kind of, keep it rolling for you guys. Keep it rolling. This is hard. This is new for me because usually I don't do Facebook Live or any type of live interviews. All my interviews are pre-recorded and I put it on the YouTubes. So let me go ahead and get Will on here. Or not Will. You guys are confusing me. Stop playing. Okay, hold on. Nick, where are you, buddy? Nick. Okay, where? Nick. I'm getting Nick right now, guys. Hold on. When you have long nails, this is hard. Why is it not coming up? Not again. Nick, where are you, buddy? Okay. That's why. Gehlfuss. Too many vowels going on here. Okay, for some reason I cannot find Nick on here. Nick, if you're out there in the Instagram verse, please send me a request, buddy. Nick! You know that's my nickname. My mom calls me Nick. Okay. No, it's not right there. I don't know. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Listen, bear with me. Okay? I'm kidding, but for real. Oh, there he is, Nick. Hey, Nick. Okay, and Nick. And it's cold outside, but I'm sweating up in here. Waiting for Nick, guys. We're waiting. Connecting.
Are we in? Oh, hold on a second. Dang it. Hold on. I can't hear you.
Why? I hear echo.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay, great. Well, then I think we've done this. Sorry. This has been, I am not the best with you can hear me all right, though?
I can hear you. Are you in Chicago?
I am. It's snowing here.
Dude, I was saying the same thing. I'm like so upset right now.
Well, what? Snow makes you mad?
It doesn't make you mad?
No, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I was born in Lake Effect.
Okay, is that supposed to be some kind of badge of pride?
Oh yeah, you better believe it is.
No, it's too cold for me. Oh, this is okay.
Cleveland Cavs.
Yeah, this looks really weird. I don't feel comfortable.
Maybe I shouldn't do that anymore.
Just don't.
Actually, it was just stretching.
Oh.
How's it going?
Like
nice background.
Hey, I do my best.
Beautiful orchid.
Listen. Have you brought I am learning to take care of plants during this quarantine. Have you learned anything during quarantine?
Look at me. I got a plant game going on. Actually, can I show you? Look at a little bit there. Some right there.
Oh my God, you got a
big
lot
old boy.
of plants.
I'm lonely, and plants actually make me feel less lonely.
So you kiss them? Do you talk to them? What do you do?
Whoa, you took it to another level. I water them.
No. Listen, I don't know how to take care of an orchid. Last time I bought it, it died in a week.
Now, you know what? I don't know too much about orchids either, but what I think I know, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong, they don't take a lot of water. I think you have to put like an ice cube or something on them and let it just.
No, that kills them.
Ice cubes kill?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I learned that. I went on YouTube because I said during this damn quarantine, I'm going to keep this plant alive. And it's alive.
And yeah, you've done a great job. Congrats.
It's been a week. So what they like, it's a tropical plant. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. This has nothing to do with this, but hey, we're going to go with it. It's a tropical plant and it likes humidity, just like me.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So if you put an ice cube, it shocks it. It's like, it's
Okay,
too
sure.
much.
Okay, so yeah. Ice cube wouldn't be great for humidity.
No. So I put it,
You put it next to your stove when you're cooking noodles.
that is what I did this morning. I made some hard-boiled eggs and I put it
There you go.
I
All
put
right.
it on the stove. So today marks the
Uh,
last episode for the season, Nick.
yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with Will? I have a whole bullet point of what you're treating a patient experiencing severe rash is what I was told. And
That's
you
correct.
wonder if you can trust Hannah? Can she trust you?
Valid point. Here's why I think Will wonders if he could trust Hannah.
Why?
A drug user comes into the hospital that knows Hannah. And there's some
Sketchiness going on.
He's not sure what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. But they know each other. She comes in, you'll see. But then his other patient, he's working on kind of two patients. This guy with the rash, he discovers some deception within that gentleman. So for Will, it's all about what's going on in front of him.
So he's like trying to piece it together. So that's
he's trying to get a handle on a lot of stuff. Yeah.
I was talking, as you know, to Brian, and I asked him, who do you think personally, we're in quarantine and we're trying to find a cure for corona. Who do you think would be the first one on the show to find a cure and get us all back to our regular lives?
That's a good question. Probably. Well, do we have that's a great question. Who? Not Dr. Manning. Okay, we're all done with her, right? Goodbye, Manning. I'm kidding, Tori.
Don't throw shade at Tori.
She would if she was in my position right now. We have a brotherly sister relationship.
Duh, we talked about the whole
and we live
thing.
out a sitcom, outside of the show. We have to.
I need to edit that footage. I don't even. Let's keep going.
Right.
But, okay, answer.
I think Dr. Charles might. Even though he's not into that whole world, I just think that Dr. Charles, he's Yoda. He figures out everything.
Brian had the same answer.
Yeah, well, he knows everything before he even knows he knows it.
I feel like Brian gave you that one. Hey, say Yoda.
Did he say Yoda?
Yeah, he did. He said the exact same thing you said.
Listen, Oliver calls him that a lot of the time. He goes, I'm the Yoda of the show. And he's right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, no. You want me to just say something different for the sake? Dr. Sam Abrams is going to figure it out.
Okay, cool. No, but they just said I have 2 minutes. Okay, so.
Oh, wow, sorry. Okay, let's get serious here.
Yeah. So let's get serious. Okay. They want to know, somebody I just saw posted and said you should get back with Manning. So what do you think about that? Will you guys get back together?
Hey, listen, I think when they both figure out what the heck's, when they both figure themselves out, maybe they can be in a relationship together. They both have issues. When they come together, it just, for some reason, isn't working. Nick, so sorry, but we have 1 minute, and then we need to get you on Skype. I have 1 minute.
I know.
I'm
I
so
just
sorry.
saw that. Yeah, so you think it's a no, or they got a lot too many issues?
Oh, I think there's hope. I think there's always hope. There has to be. Come on now. But yeah, it's going to be. I think they should go to counseling together.
That's a good idea.
Couples counseling. We haven't showcased that on our show, and I think I'm all for counseling. By the way, therapy is great. For sure.
Well,
especially
I wish I had
now.
More time with you, Nick.
Well, you used too much with Brian, apparently.
No, I swear I did like 10 minutes. I don't know how long. Whatever.
I'm just kidding. Thank you. This has been fun, and let's do it again.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Have a good and stay safe and healthy. Have a good rest of your day, though.
No, you as well. Thank you. You're always great with comedy, and right now we need it more than ever. So keep it up.
I try my best. All right, you too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks. See you.
Bye.
I don't even know how to turn this down.
He's so funny. Look, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this Instagram Live with the Chicago Med. cast. I was trying to get PD, like I told you before, but that didn't happen. I'm going to try to get this video downloaded to YouTube, so those that missed it, they'll have somewhere to see it, because you know it only lasts 24 hours. Sorry, I didn't get to ask Nick all the questions. Like I told you, they are on a super tight schedule. They have like radio and other Skype interviews, so I could not get it in. But the good news is we may be able to do this again. So make sure you add me, follow me, say, you know, all of the things that you need to do to make sure you're always there. But I try to have fun with Nick and kind of go off the scale because he's so fun. And anyway, guys, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I'm trying to kind of, you know, keep everybody positive, even though like at this time, you know, I was depressed myself. I'm like, oh my God, you know, I don't want to do anything, but you know, sometimes you gotta punch through it. And I wanted to give you guys something to put a little smile on your face. All right, guys. So stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.